What's going on YouTube? It's Giga here, bringing you some more Series 10 Wi-Fi battles with live commentary. We are continuing to use this Lunala team as part of my 5 rental teams video. If you haven't already, please check it out. It does have a lot of really cool stuff, particularly this team on top of others. So looking at my opponent's first team, this is a used team. I've seen this before. It is Caloric Shadow. It is going to be Whimsicott, Regieleki, Entei with Caloric Shadow, Dragonite, and Ferrothorn. So I think the Dragonite is banded. That being said, I do really like Naganadel Rillaboom. I think that that's just a really safe option into a lot of stuff. Let's bring Lunala in the back. I could bring Suicune. Suicune's a tempting option. Stack is nice. Stack is nice. I'm gonna bring Stack. This is, I think, going to be a little bit of an awkward spot because I want both modes where I do want to do a Trick Room option, but I also want to go fast with Naganadel. So really what I'm hoping to do is KO their Calyrex turn 1 with Naganadel, and then just like go slow. We are going to see Regieleki Dragonite. That's actually also fine because of the fact that we have Draco Meteor. We missed it last time, but you know, we're kind of hoping to redeem ourselves. And Naganadel is definitely faster. You should be scared of the Rillaboom, so I'm fine. Do you have a Fairy Swap? You do have Wimmy. I'm also not really worried about Dragonite in general, so I'm going to do this, and I'm just going to Fake Out into a Lecky. So even if you swap into Whimsicott, that's fine. This is a little risky if you stay in Fire Punch, because you could predict that. We are going to see the swap. If this is Whimsicott, that's super great for us. It could be Ferrothorn. But that's okay. That's great. You don't have Whimsicott, so rip. Sad. I'm gonna bring out Stack here, and I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna knock off on a Ferrothorn, just because I think that that's gonna be more important. If this is a Body Press variant, that's also fine. Naganadel does have Fire Blast, but we are gonna be relying on the inaccuracy of it a little bit, but shouldn't be an issue. Regieleki should not stay in. That's at least what I'm hoping for. Yeah, Stack is Stack. You shouldn't stay in, right? I feel like that's such a. Or if you are staying in, it's going to be an Electro Web, which is fine. Stack's going to come out. We are going to get that Grassy Seed boost to get us to a nice little +1. We're going to see a Ferrothorn swap. So into Dragonite. You know, not the original plan. As a Volt Switch comes out into Stack. Calyrex? Calyrex would be nice. Potentially Ferrothorn? Because you saw that I didn't go for a Grassy Glide. So there is a chance of a Woodhammer, so you might bring out Ferrothorn here to try and counter that. We do have Sweet... No, we have Naganadel. What's nice is there is... Oh, God! Oh, imagine if I had just hit into that spot. Life would have been so much better. We will knock off into Dragonite for really good damage. We get rid of a Life Orb. So this is an interesting spot, right? I'm going to go for a Trick Room and a knockoff here. We are playing a little bit of a risky game. Overall, I would very much... Okay, that's great. That is super great for me. Rillaboom should... Interestingly, Rillaboom is slower than Dragonite. We will see a superpower into Stack. We are at +1. You were supposed to live. Critical hit. Oh, that's unfortunate. Critical hit is fine. We do have Naganadel. Naganadel is faster. We know it's Regieleki. We know Regieleki and Ferrothorn are in the back. So we have a pretty easy knockoff. I'm fine to Draco Meteor into Dragonite and go for another knockoff into Calyrex. I could have U-turned. You should swap out. And if you Astral Barrage, we do take that well. So that's a good advantage. It could be a double swap here into Aleki with Ferrothorn, which potentially is also fine. Naganadel, I'm really hoping is going to put in some work here. I needed to hit a Draco Meteor. That critical hit on Superpower, definitely a little unfortunate because there was no Life Orb. We do hit Draco Meteor. Sick. Thank you, Naganadel. Carrying the team. That's an easy knockout there. Calyrex, what? Even if it's not Specs because we saw Protect. So it could be what is it called? Okay, so you're straight Astral Barraging, which I don't think Naganadel survives. If Naganadel survives, that's great. Naganadel does. That's awesome. Knockoff comes out. This looks like Focus Sash. Yep, it is Focus Sash. Given how much damage it did into Rillaboom, that's pretty obvious. You should bring out Regieleki. I need to preserve Naganadel because I need it to beat Ferrothorn. So now what? I can pressure. I could just Draco. I don't want to just Draco Meteor. It's just really risky. But what? We know Aleki's probably Magnet. Aleki can't really do much into Rillaboom. So we have that going for us. We can just swap into... We are going to see Stack. I mean, not Stack. We're going to see Ferrothorn. So that's fine. Probably a Gyro Ball. So I would like to bring out Lunala. And... It's the last turn of Grassy Terrain. I'm going to U-turn into Ferrothorn. I'm going to call a Protect on... I'm going to call Protect on Calyrex. Yeah, I'm going to call a Calyrex Protect. Yep, that's great. That lets us pivot back into Naganadel, which is also very nice. We do take Iron Barbs. That's fine. We have to bring out Naganadel here. So this is risky because of the fact that if you target into that slot, we're in very bad shape. Steel Roller. Okay, Steel Roller into Lunala is fine. We haven't revealed Naganadel is Scarf. I'm fine to do this. Dark Pulse is a guaranteed KO. Moongeist is just normally effective. So you could just like say, oh, I had to swap in a Naganadel and my shield is broken, go for an Astral Barrage. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping to use Naganadel being Scarfed to my advantage because Naganadel normally isn't faster and you're like, why would you put Scarf on this team? God, you jerk. Regieleki comes out. That's really bad. You should... What, Gyro Ball into Regieleki? Or not into Regieleki, into... you should Gyro Ball into Naganadel. That's what I would expect. Ferrothorn... Jesus Christ. Yep, we are going to see that there. Rillaboom comes out, so we know you have Steel Roller. So you want to try and get rid of the terrain. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to set up Trick Room. I'm going to... Yeah, that Rillaboom's so... I mean, not that Rillaboom, that... Ferrothorn is such a pain. I'm going to go for Trick Room, and I'm going to Grassy Glide Aleki. This is... Yeah, this Ferrothorn is going to be hard to beat. But Trick Room guarantees we beat Calyrex. You could Steel Roller. Steel Roller is an option that exists. We will get just a straight Grassy Glide. Nice KO onto a Lecky. We should live a single hit from into Rillaboom. That's fine, I think. Trick Room comes up. We could have... No. I have to target into Calyrex and hope that this is like Body Press. If you're Body Press, like that would be great. Calyrex comes out. I'm going to go for Moongeist Beam. I could Protect. I'm going to Protect, calling your Protect. And also preventing me from taking damage. Because now we're playing a little bit of a mind game. Lunala will Protect first. Please Calyrex Protect and attack me with Ferrothorn. Okay. That is bad. Astral Barrage will come out this turn. I don't think we can win this because I'm going to just go for... You probably Protect this turn. Oh yeah, Ferrothorn's also just faster. That's unfortunate. What I could have done is I could have fake outed Ferrothorn. Fake out into Ferrothorn. No, I needed to preserve Naganadel better. Yeah, I should have recognized Ferrothorn as the threat. I think there's so many variants in Ferrothorn that it made it hard. Steel Roller was super unexpected, so was Knockoff. So that really didn't help. Also, I think the fact that they crit my stack with Superpower really was unfortunate. I don't know the calc off the top of my head, but I expect that I should have been able to live. But I'm actually going to run that real quick. So I'll see all of you in the next battle after running that calc. Alright, battle number 2, and I also couldn't find that calc. I did check for Adamant Max Attack Dragonite, and it was, I'm pretty sure, a roll, but it's fine. Battle number 2, Calyrex Shadow once again, hoping for some redemption. It is going to be Weavile, Golisopod with Landorus, Serena, Calyrex, and Rotom. So, what? I like Suicune a lot. I think speed control is going to be a really, really big deal here. Suicune Lunala? Suicune Lunala is tempting with Rillaboom and Naganadel. I don't think Volcarona... Yeah, Volcarona doesn't really have an opportunity to set up. Though it is really tempting, especially with Flame Body and Rocky Helmet versus Weavile. But I think the speed control is too important. I'm going to give up Rillaboom for it. I think Volcarona is a little bit more important. We do have a lot of ways of dealing with Calyrex, so that's really helpful. Let me quickly check. Like, I am definitely afraid of doubling up onto... What? If you double up onto my Suicune for the first turn, that is a little scary. Let me check for Suicune how well it takes Astral Barrage. So it is a 3-hit KO. So that's actually fine. We should easily be able to survive that and set up a Tailwind. It doesn't look like you have options to stop that. As we will see... We see Weavile Serena. So I like swapping into Volcarona and setting up Tailwind. I think Tailwind is fine. I think bringing out Volcarona is also fine. This does... What? We are risking you getting a Grass-type move into Volcarona, or into Suicune, but we are able to take hits from... What's it called? Oh, wow. Throw Chop's cool. That also did way more than I would have liked it to. Okay, that's fine. Perfect. You're going to miss. We are going to get up a Tailwind. I'm going to Ice Beam here and go for a Fiery Dance onto Weavile. Weavile, I think, is the bigger threat, obviously, because of Lunala. But this is a good spot. Volcarona has a nice matchup into Weavile. We are going to see a straight swap in from Serena to Rotom. Rotom is good to see as well, because we do have Giga Drain, which is not something you see every day. Fiery Dance should pick up an easy KO onto this Weavile. Yep, easy KO. Love to see that. So now we have Snarl. Snarl, just overall really good option. Ice Beam, just going to get a little chip. And then the question is, right, like, what do you bring in? I think it's fine just to go straight for a Snarl and a Giga Drain. Serena, even if you KO Suicune, that's fine. I care way more about getting drops on special attack than anything, as it is going to be Calyrex. So no, that's fine. We have Naganadel. So I'm gonna hit this button, and I'm gonna hit this button. It is a little risky, but given how little Calyrex should do, that's annoying. That's fine. We should get this off first. And if you're ally switching, you're not attacking. We do get some chip onto Calyrex to break a potential sash, as we will recover up. Snarl comes out, and it's a bulky Calyrex. It's a really bulky Calyrex. But we are getting drops, like I said, onto this Calyrex. So Astral Barrage going to come out. Shouldn't do too much into Suicune, especially because we have Leftovers Recovery. And yeah, that's doing not much at all. I really would have liked to have Struggle Bug. Struggle Bug would be great. I'm fine to go for another Snarl, as well as I'm just going to keep trying to Giga Drain into this slot. I could set up. We are going to see a swap out into Serena. That's fine. Like I said, we do have Naganadel. So Naganadel is going to be really useful here. We do get the Giga Drain off onto you. I really would have liked a knockout, but I think that that's fine. We can now Fiery Dance into Serena. Fiery Dance into Serena and try and recover a little bit. Snarl comes out. That's great. A little bit of chip. We love to see that. We could double up Serena. Actually, it might be worth Hydro Pump into Volcarona. That's fine. Oh, Volcarona takes it too. Perfect. We are faster. I could Ice Beam. I think Ice Beam is fine. I want a Tailwind for sure. And I'm going to go for a Giga Drain onto you. You could Ally Switch, which would be sad. We're going to see a straight Power Whip onto Suicune. Survey says, do we live? That's bad. That's really bad. We will get the Giga Drain off, so we at least get rid of... We're at least going to get rid of this Volcarona. I mean, not this Volcarona, of this Rotom. Oh god, that's a super fast. I'm gonna bring out Naganadel. How is that thing so fast? Naganadel is scarfed. I kind of have to hope they don't expect that. Which kind of seems to be a consistent theme. This is actually a... I should have actually brought out Lunala. Let's go for a Dark Pulse here. And a Fiery Dance onto Serena. The Fear is a Protect Calyrex. Okay, perfect. No Protect. That's going to be a KO onto this Calyrex. Boom. You can triple Axle me all you want. I have Rocky Helmet and Flame Body on Volcarona, so I don't really care. We also are at +1 special attack. Power Whip comes out. Misses Naganadel. I think that that's fine. Yeah, it's not going to be an issue. Like I said, we do have Volcarona, which is going to pick up this KO, so even if you would hit Power Whip, not a big deal. Really good battle. I'm glad that Naganadel got to put in some work. I really put it on this team just because I really like the shiny. Do I regret that decision? No, it's putting in work. So definitely really tricky. I do want to see their paste, just because that was a really bulky Calyrex that you don't really see every day. I I thought it was a really cool team, actually. I love Calyrex. I love seeing what people do with it. Like I said, a really cool team with some fun stuff, but really good second battle, and let's just keep rocking and rolling and play one more. All right. Last battle of the day, and it is Calyrex Ice. It is Calyrex Ice Incineroar with Tapu Lele, Serena, Indeedee Male, and Rotom Wash. So, what? I like Stack, I like Rillaboom, I like Volcarona, and I like Lunala. The big question just is what order. Double Trick Room is fine. I like this, I like you, and I like you. I think that makes the most sense. Yeah, you don't have a good answer for Stack. We can get Stack to +1, and we do have Body Press on it, so that's really good for us. Bulk is fine. Suicune, yeah, Suicune's not really doing anything. Let's go with this. Like I said, if we can get Stack set up, that really helps us out. I think Stack under Trick Room actually should handle most of this team. I do have to be a little bit weary of Rotom, but at the same time, like I have Rillaboom and I have Lunala, so that should be fine. I can't see Serena, barring high jump kick, being an issue. But even still, I think that's fine. So let's see. It is going to be Tapu Lele with Indeedee. So this is double Expanding Force. This says double Expanding Force to me. So it could be Imprison. I'm going to make this swap. If you're Imprisoned in Indeedee, more power to you. We will get rid of the terrain. We do threaten back now with a Fake Out. I'm hoping... We are almost max special defense, so we should, in theory, be able to survive 2 hits on the special side. I'm hoping. I would love to see a Protect. I mean, I feel like you have to double... you could double up into Lunala, right? Or you could double up into Stack. You could have Focus Blast on Tapu Lele. It is going to be a Grass Knot. That's going to... We take that. We take that. We don't take that. We really don't take that at all. That's fine. We can... That's funny. I respect that. I'm going to Gyro Ball into Lele and go for a Fake Out onto Lele. Maybe they'll go for it again. I should have just gone for a Gyro Ball, man. That would have been cute. Let's see what they do here. If they protect Lele, that's a really good play on their part. But I expect Lele to be potentially Scarfed or Specs. That could be an option. We have Lunala and Volcarona. We do have Volcarona in the back, so Volcarona is actually looking pretty okay here, especially given the fact that we do have the ability to set up. So, not all hope is lost. We do see an Indeedee swap out. That's really great. Into Cali. So, what? If we KO this Lele, we can bring out Volcarona. We do see Fake Out into Lele. That's great. Break any sort of sash. You're going to flinch. That's going to let me hit off a big... That's annoying. That is really annoying. That's really bad. But Berry is not what I wanted to see, because I really needed that defense boost versus this Calyrex. I'm going to go for a Rock Slide, and I'm going to U-turn out in the Lele. Because that way, if your weakness policy, I'm not going to trigger your weakness policy. There is a chance that this is going to be Indeedee. It is going to be Indeedee. That's great. We can pop out against you, bring out Calyrex. I mean, not bring out Calyrex, bring out Volcarona, which is always nice. We will get big damage onto you. It's really good damage. I'll take that any day. Volcarona comes out. You might... Do I expect you to target into stack? You could single target into stack. I don't think I can live a high horsepower, but that's fine, because then I... Come on, stack. Stack. Stack's so good. Double connect on the rock slide. Oh, big stack. Big stack. Big damage. Love that. Okay, sick. We might trigger a weakness policy, but that's okay. Stack is at +2 defense. No weakness policy on Calyrex. So that's even better. Rotom comes out. I would like to hit this Rock Slide button, and I'm going to go for a Fiery Dance onto Calyrex. You could Ally Switch. You could Ally Switch and then go for, what is it called? A Stomping or the ground move onto Calyrex, or onto Stack, which is a legitimate option. Stack's so low, so I can't really afford to switch it out. We are just going to see them stay straight in, which is great, because Rillaboom is faster than Calyrex, as Calyrex takes a ton of damage. We are going to get that nice little special attack boost. I would like to think we live a double up, as we aren't going to live that. But what? You should Trick Room. Calyrex is low. How low is Calyrex? I can't see. I'm going to bring out Rillaboom. I think that a double up is fine. Yeah, we set up the grassy terrain. We can double up into Calyrex. I'm fine to go for a Grassy Glide straight and go for a Giga Drain here. Ally Switch Glacial Lance is very sad. We are going to see a straight swap into Tapu Lele, which is also fine. Also fine. That's stalling out Trick Room. That's going to let us get damage onto Volcarona. We will see a Hydro Pump. Luckily, we are going to miss. I definitely appreciate the luck of that. Lele is going to go down. Giga Drain comes out onto Rotom. Over half. Really love to see that. I think this should be fine. I think we can, what, swap out? I don't see how you can KO Volcarona. You can KO Volcarona. So we shouldn't say that. We swap into Lunala. I'm going to go for a Fiery Dance on the Calyrex. I think that miss really did matter. I think it's actually fine, though, because Lunala should live this hit. That gives me a free swap into Rillaboom. Let's see how much this does. Lunala should take it super well. Yeah, Lunala eats that up. Hydro Pump is going to connect this time. Are you going to KO Volcarona? Survey says yes. We now have a guaranteed Grassy Glide. Right, we have Rillaboom. We can go for a Grassy Glide onto Calyrex. What's important is you didn't pick up any KO with Glacial Lance, so you still are at only neutral as opposed to +1. Assuming you have a Lumberry on it, maybe a White Herb. We haven't really seen. So I have a free... I'm going to double into Calyrex. I think that should be the best option. This is going to be spread from Glacial Lance. So Grassy Glide just going to connect. Please KO. Sick. Yeah, we are going to pick up the KO there. And then we shouldn't... You know, that's a thing. We do live the Dark Pulse. That's really cool. I respect that. Man, I'm guessing it's for Calyrex. Lunala is going to be able to fire off this Moongeist Beam into Rotom for a nice little KO. So, good battles today. I'm really glad we were able to pull that one off. I think we did get really lucky with the miss from, what is it called? From the Hydro Pump. but I actually don't think it mattered too much in the end. It actually did, because what? You would have just gotten Calyrex to +1. Rillaboom still would have been a safe option. It would have just, it would have made it so we couldn't switch out, but then I think we could have still KO'd in the end. Are you going to let me see your team? No. But very cool. We will play one more video with this team, so look forward to that. And make sure to check out the rental team's video. And until next time, I hope all of you are wonderful, and I'll see you then.